All right, fourth graders. So today we are looking at lesson 4. If I scroll down here to the bottom, I see lesson 4 of your Unit 7 Week 1 ELA packet. This goes with the story, The Open Road. So when you're looking at your ELA booklet, it's the Open Road story that you should have read and annotated yesterday. Let's read the directions for lesson 4. In this lesson, we're focusing on text structure. We worked a lot with text structure. This year you had your text structure packets. And so think in your head, what were the 5 types of text structure? And remember that chronology is just another word for time. So time order words. Read paragraphs 3 through 6 of the Open Road and circle phrases that signal time passing. Then complete the sequencing chart below. It does the first one for you. And pay attention to the directions say only paragraphs 3 through 6. And I will tell you, 4th graders, that it gives you 1 and then you need to find 1, 2, 3 more. There are more than 3 time order words, so you get to pick, but we'll do 1 or 2 together. So let's find the first signal phrase in the 1890s. This is a signal phrase because it signals me that it's talking about time. Chronology. 1890s is a year. So that's signaling that the text structure is in time order. Now, of course, there's also this timeline at the bottom of your whole story, but the directions don't say the timeline, look at the timeline, because that's very obviously in time order. It wants you to read the story to find the text structure of chronology. So starting in paragraph 3, I'm going to annotate. Remember, we're circling those time order words. I will use red to circle. All right, so 1908. That's the first one it does for me. Now it tells me to find the event that happened there and the details about this event. And actually, when I look more carefully, it's not 1908, it's in the 1890s. So I made a mistake. I'll delete that. It's still a time order word, right? Oh, the example it's showing you is from paragraph 1, I see. So we'll do paragraph 1 example. The first automobiles appeared in the 1890s. Powered by an electric motor instead of horses, they were called horseless carriages. At that time, there were only 144 miles of paved roads in the nation. When people went for a drive, cars bounced along dirt tracks. Dust blew into their eyes and mud splattered on their clothes. So the event that happened here was the first automobiles. So the event, I'm going to type, but you should write in your packet. First automobiles appeared. And details about this event. I cannot. Let's fix this. There we go. First automobiles appeared. Details about this event. After I fix my spelling, luckily I'm on the computer, so it's easy for me to fix it. And notice this is a jot, right? That's fine for this. I didn't do a complete sentence. Jots are okay. At that time, there were only 144 miles of paved roads. When people went for a drive, they bounced along dirt tracks. So the details about this event is that at the time, there weren't many paved roads. Roads were dusty and bumpy. Okay. All right. So now we're going to look at paragraphs 3 through 6. So you need to find 3 more signal phrases that tell me that this writing is in chronology or time order text structure. So anything that talks about a year, a date, after, before, next, those are all time order words. So let's start at paragraph 3. Then in 1908, that's the one I erased, time order word. Henry Ford introduced the Model T automobile. Unlike those before it, this car was affordable because it didn't cost much. Many people bought it. So the event, first the time order word signal phrase is in 1908, and the event is that Henry Ford invented Model T cars. And the details about that event are that because it didn't cost much, many people bought it, and the need for paved roads and gas stations and maps increased. It was affordable. Many people bought it. So the need for paved roads, gas stations, and maps increased, right? So now you need to find 2 more in those paragraphs, paragraphs 3 through 6. Let's look at paragraph 4. People with cars wanted to go places. They wanted to hit the open road and explore America. However, to do so, they needed better roads. So in 1916, Congress passed the Federal Aid Road Act. A year is a time order word. Think about what the event is, and then details about that event. Route 66 was one of the first good roads. In the 1920s, there's a year again, a time order word. So I'm just going to skim and scan the rest of this paragraph to look for time order words. And I see another year, 1930s. I see a number here, but this is Route 66. That's the name of the highway, so that is not a year. Same here. These are numbers, but they're miles. Those aren't years. And paragraph 6, today not much is left of Route 66. Now there's not a year here, but the word today is a time order word. Okay? That signals chronology. So like I said, we found 1, 2, 3, 4 more examples, and you only have 2 more to fill in, so you get to pick. And then don't forget to do the apply it down at the bottom, read carefully, and circle which one is the best answer. Okay, that's it for lesson 4.